Hello, Rama Rama Pupodu. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, wonderful, relaxed, and peaceful. Now, let's go to chapter 34. Shahjahanpur-jammu, a divine pair. Shahjahanpur is a large town 4 miles distant from Padankot, on the bank of a swift flowing river. Ramdas strolled up to the town in a slow and leisurely fashion. He directed his steps into the yard of a house in which lived the family of a postman of the place. The master of the house was out. His wife, as soon as she saw him, fell at his feet and begged him to be seated on a cot standing in the shade of a tree in front of the house. He complied with her request. Immediately going within her house, she got a lota of water and a wooden seat, and clearing a part of the ground in the yard, she sprinkled water over it, and placing the wooden seat in position, fetched from her kitchen a plate containing a fuming meal. Maharaj, I am blessed by your darshan. Kindly accept our humble hospitality, she appealed, turning to Ramdas, her palms joined in salutation. Ramdas washed his hands and sat down for the dinner, offered so promptly and with such love by the mother. He now remembered the words of the sadhu at the Nilkant cave about the unique love and devotion of the Punjabis. The meal over, the master of the house turned up. What a divine pair God had united together in the persons of the poor postman and his wife. So humble, so pure, and so simple. Blessed was Ramdas that he had the sight of this heavenly couple. They represented the true devotional summit to which the Bhakti cult of Hinduism can raise its votaries. All the time, when both the husband and wife were engaged in their service of Ramdas, a 4-year-old child of theirs was lying on a rug on a cot close by, reduced to a skeleton from a wasting disease. He approached the bed of the little patient, who was lying quite calm, with looks that seemed to gaze into eternity. The mother, with some emotion, said, God gave this child to us, but it appears he wants him back. Mother, submit to his will in all matters, assured Ramdas. Truly, he gives and he takes away. His will is supreme and he means always well. The word brought tears into her eyes, and she smiled in a spirit of complete resignation to God's will. Some Punjabi friends who came to see Ramdas took him out to the bazaar, wherefrom he was taken from the house to house and was petted, fondled, and fed by the love-struck mothers. During the 4 days that he remained at the place, over a dozen mothers went stark mad of him. They deluged him with their pure and selfless love. In the evening, some friends would lead him to the river, where on its bank he used to sit with quite a crowd of visitors around him. Ramdas would then voice in an impassioned language the glory of divine love. After the lapse of 4 days, he broached the subject of leaving the place for his long journey to Kashmir. He said that he would go on foot from village to village until he reached the destination. Among these newly acquired friends were municipal officers and rich zamindars. They urged him to go by rail as far as Jammu, and they would provide him with a ticket. At first, he resisted their offer, as he did not wish to forego the joy of travelling on foot and coming into touch with the devotees of the Punjab in the villages as he passed through them. But the friends were firmly bent upon sending him by train, and he had to yield to their loving protestations against journeying on foot. Before departing from Shahjahanpur, he paid a last visit to the house of the postman and spent a night with him. His wife was in ecstasy over Ramdas' infinite kindness as she termed his wish to stay with them. Shahjahanpur was not a railway station. Hence, they had to catch the train at Padankot station. 3 tongas full of devotees came with him as far as the railway station to give him a send-off. Most of them were mothers, whose love was boundless. The train started about 6 o'clock in the morning. They provided him with a drink of fresh milk and made him sit in the interclass with a supply of sweets and fruits. When the train began to move away from the station, the mothers' hearts welled up with emotion, and streams of tears poured down their eyes. He gave them a last namaskar, and he was out of their sight. That's all, folks. Let's see in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Pupoda.